There were quite a few gnarly crashes at this weekend's Motocross of Nations in Ernee, France, but I think this one takes the cake. I saw a clip of it going around yesterday, but nobody knew who it was for sure. They kind of thought it was Jere Haavisto, but some people didn't know for sure. After a deep dive, I found out indeed it was Team Finland rider Jere Haavisto. Now, before I show you the clip, I wanted to let you know he hasn't released a formal update after the crash. His team released a small update. I'll get into that later, but no injuries. That's a plus. Before we get into today's video, issue number 6, the final edition for the year of my magazine, is out now. It's an MXGP one. We look at Romain Febvre's incredible comeback over the years, Jeffrey Herling's up and down season, and we have a privateer profile on an incredible top 10 MX2 rider who does everything himself. On top of that, the rest of my editions are on an end-of-year sale just for $1. So if you want to support my work directly, this is the best way. Head to the MXNetwork.com and go snag a few. Well, without further ado, here's Haavisto's crazy crash footage from Motocross of Nations. First, we have the televised version, where you can see it from a wide angle. I'm sure you've seen it go around the internet, but I'll show you that one first. Here it is.
3 points from this race. Oh, wow. Who was that? That was Haavisto. That's why there were waved yellows around that turn. A couple of...
Now here's a new angle I found that's a closer look. It shows you the aftermath right at the end of the crash, how brutal it was. So let's take a look at the close angle. That's one wild crash for sure. The pressure you need to snap those forks like that is nuts. After the race, the team didn't explain what happened to the bike. They just reassured us that Jere Haavisto was all right. Team Finland manager, he said, quote, "Today's race rounds went down badly. The bonus is that internet connections didn't work on the track. Very bad day for finals. Final ranking 18 out of 37. That you can't be satisfied with. If you want to get something positive, then all drivers are out of the race on their own feet and pretty much intact." Now, if that quote sounded a little weird to you, that's because it was translated out of, well, I don't know what language they speak. Finnish? I don't know if that's a language, but it was translated out of that, so that's why it sounds a little weird, but I'm glad to hear that he's okay. That was a rough one. He bounced down that hill pretty bad. What do you guys think happened? Was it just bad luck, or was it something to do with mechanical negligence or something like that? Let me know your thoughts down below.